All right, all right, all right. It looks like we are live right now. How is everyone doing? How are we doing today? How many people we got in the chat right now? Stitch, how you doing, my man? Sandra McKettrick, how you feeling? Casper, what's going on? Happy dance? It is a happy dance indeed. A happy dance indeed. How's everyone doing today? Audio coming in nice and clear? Gnarls, my guy, what's going on? Wacky Watermelon, good, good. How you feeling? How you feeling? Let me know how the audio is coming in, and also the video. I want to make sure everything is good. We should be good on my end, but again, always want to make sure. Always got to double check. And we'll officially gets going in like 4 more minutes. At like 35, we'll officially begin the stream. Give people a chance to join up. French Fried Jake, yo, what's going on, dude? Yeah, we got a pretty good stream planned for all y'all guys. Ridwan Patel, hi, howdy doody, how you doing? Yeah, like 3 more minutes, that like 35, we'll go ahead and officially begin, guys. Got a good live stream planned for you. If you guys haven't already, make sure to go ahead and share, that's the word, share this live stream around with as many people as you possibly can. Always helps. Again, if there's anyone that you know that's hoping maybe to get started in Airsoft, not too sure where to begin, definitely let them know that this is the place they gotta go to ask their burning Airsoft questions, and I will help them out as best as I can. Right? If you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and leave a thumbs up as well on this live stream. It really helps us beat those YouTube algorithm gods, because YouTube really likes to bully Airsoft, so really helps us out. Nathan, what's going on, man? What's good? I'm doing good. How are you feeling today? Mr. Turner, everything sounding good to me? Thank you. Much appreciated. Yeah, we'll visually get going in a few more minutes. Wacky Watermelon, that is a very good question. Once I begin the actual stream, I'll definitely go and answer that. That's a good question to ask. Once I begin the stream, I will definitely answer that question. And like 2 more minutes, and then we'll officially begin. How's everyone's day going so far? Y'all planning on playing this weekend? What's going on with y'all? Hanging out with the family for me, for the most part. But yeah, I definitely want to be playing Airsoft soon. But we know we got BB Wars coming up fairly soon, so very excited for that. Love guns, BB. I do too, man. I do too, Ridwan. Yeah, we'll get like 2 more minutes. Give more 2 more minutes, and then we'll officially begin. I'll go over the promos for you guys, because you know I always got your back. You know I always want to give you guys the best chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway. Like 2 more minutes. Playing your first time this week in Wacky Watermelon. Damn, dude, that's pretty sick, dude. That's exciting. That's really, really exciting when you're playing for the first time. I do remember the first time I played Airsoft. It was very, very cool on an actual field. It was very, very fun. The funny thing is, I'm actually trying to get Airsoft, but I am uncertain on guns because I have my LARP kit. Oh, I see. Well, I mean, if you ever have any like questions, Mr. Turner, 310, this is definitely the spot you want to hang out on. Definitely the spot you want to hang out on, because I definitely do my best to try to answer as many questions as I possibly can. I'm playing this weekend. Got to test out the new M240W. That's what's up, Nathan. Another 240 user, another LMG enthusiast I see in the chat. That's what's up. I want to see more of you guys out there rocking 240s and other LMGs or MMGs, I guess, if you want to kind of basically anything that's not just a standard rifle. Again, machine guns are always cool. Always cool. Ridwan, much appreciated. I do like getting the actual feedback from customers, especially when it's positive. It really makes me feel good. Yeah, always striving to do more and more and more. All right, guys. Yeah, now it is 3:35. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and officially begin. Welcome to another episode of the Storefront live stream. My name is Isaias, and I'll be your host for today's live stream. Thank you for everyone that decided to tune in. Much appreciated to everyone that is right now. It means the world to us that you decide to spend your free time hanging out with us. I want to give back to you guys. If you guys didn't read the title, I'm sure you guys did, but this is a Q&A live stream, so if any of you guys have any Airsoft-related questions, make sure to let me know down in the live chat. Not the comments section, because I cannot see the comments just yet. It's got to be in the live chat section. Make sure to put a letter Q in front of your question. That way it makes it a lot easier for me to see and identify your question. Things can get lost in the chat. It does happen. I do my best to try to go through it all. So again, having the Q there really helps me out. If If you haven't already, make sure to leave a thumbs up, like this live stream. Again, shows your support. And again, share this around with as many people as you possibly can. Want to get this live stream as big as it can possibly get, so make sure that you share around with everyone that you know. Anyone that's even remotely confused about what even Airsoft is, right, you can let them know. Or if you guys have homies that play Airsoft as well, if you guys got a team, let them know to swing by the live stream as well. We can help them out as well with any questions they might have. And again, give them exclusive opportunities into winning the Shopping Spree giveaway. That's right. We have some deals, some promos going on right now. The big one right now. This has probably got to be the best promo around because this is not limited to guns. It's got to be, in my opinion, it's got to be the best promo by far, right? Any and all orders that will be getting 5 entries into the giveaway for every $50 they spent on that order. And what do I mean by that? For example, let's say that you just placed an order that was $50, maybe just slightly above that, right? Like $65, right? You will be getting 5 entries. Normally, all it takes is a $120 order to be entered, right? But right now, for this stream only, until the deadline of 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, any and all orders that are $50 or just slightly above, you don't be getting 5. But if it happens to reach that $100 mark, for example, again, it's another $50, you'll be getting 10 entries into the Shopping Spree giveaway, right? We get up to, let's say, 150. That'll be 15 entries into the Shopping Spree giveaway. Again, it's going by dividends or multiples, I guess. Yeah, multiples. It's going by multiples of 50. So make sure that you place your orders right now, again, to get the best odds going. We got plenty of stuff that is available right now. Again, if you want to get yourself a super high-end airsoft gun, best bang for your buck high-end AEG, I'm going to recommend that you guys pick up the Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark II, available right now. So beautiful. Again, this is going to be a labor of love that the team at Airsoft GI put together in collaboration with Lancer Tactical. Give you the best product you could possibly get, the best M4 that exists on the market for that value. Absolutely. It's all there, man. Again, all the internal parts were hand selected by us. Tested, again, this thing rips. This thing absolutely is a monster, right? But you want to go and get something else, right? We definitely have a ton of new products available on our website as well. Right, some new combos, some new MMP pistols as well, MMP9, in addition to this M29 short barrel CO2 revolver. Very, very cool. Some new Specna arms as well. A lot of good stuff on here, right? Not to mention, we also have a ton of stuff that is on sale right now. Plenty of shocker deals, plenty of discounts going on, some up to 25% off. It's ridiculous how good the savings are right now at Airsoft GI. You don't want to miss your opportunity. Again, remember, like I said, every $50 spent, that's 5 entries. That's 5 entries for every $50 that you spend. This has got to be the best promo that you can get. Because again, it's not limited to guns. It can literally be anything, right? It can be accumulation of BBs, batteries, chargers, literally anything, right? We only have a few more of the premium Bigger Wins YouTube Unboxing mystery boxes as well. That and the bigger wins as well. Make sure to pick up a mystery box, one of these 2 bad boys. You are guaranteed a higher retail value than what you actually pay for. You are going to be getting automatic free shipping as well. And again, we grant requests on a lot of these boxes as well. Both the premium and the regular bigger wins YouTube Unboxing mystery box are available right now at Airsoft GI. Make sure to place your orders. You'll also be getting those extra entries into the giveaway as well. Place your orders while you guys can. All right. Again, it's all there. You guys got to make sure that you take advantage right now while you can. Right? Again, it only takes 1 order to win the Shopping Spree giveaway. The last winner, Chad, actually, that was his first order, and he was able to take away over I believe it was $3,000. Yeah, he took away $3,000, and that was his first order that he placed at Airsoft GI. It can happen to anyone. Everyone has a shot at winning, but you might as well go and take advantage of all the promos that we got going on, including this guy, because this is absolutely insane. This is bonkers, man. You guys got to take advantage while you can. Remember, every order you place gets you an entry. And right now, if it's $50 or more, that's 5 for every $50 spent. Place your orders, guys. All right, now with that said, why don't we get right into it? This one actually was a thank you for the $2 donation from Wacky Watermelon. Thank you, my man. Much appreciated. If you want to go directly support the channel, though, make sure to place your orders through Airsoft GI. It helps keeps the lights on, keeps the camera rolling. Make sure to go ahead and show your support. Airsoft GI, get all your Airsoft goodies. But his question, I'll answer his first. Opinion on speed softers. They're just airsofters. I know that there has been this stigma going around, or kind of like these labels that we like to throw around, and I get it, right? For comedy, it definitely is funny, right? Putting a label on speed soft, milsimers, casuals. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're all playing this. In the words of, I choked on my own spit. In the words of Frank, the owner of US Airsoft Field, we're all playing a glorified game of tag. That's really all it is. We are all playing a glorified game of tag. We're all playing the same game. No matter how you dress it up, it's going to be the exact same game. We're all playing with BBs, right? So at the end of the day, speed softers themselves, if you're asking about the style of play, yeah, it can be a little different to, say, milsim. play, like, I guess, a little bit more tactical, I guess. But even then, there are a lot of tactics that go into Speedsoft as well. There's a lot of planning that has to go into it as well. Yeah, it may seem like it might not because it's, played at such a high speed or such at a high pace. But, that goes with a lot of skill. There's a lot of skill in the Speedsoft community, right? If you ever, like, have any doubts about that, look and watch any sort of, like, SpeedQB tournament. I'm sure you can find a few matches online as well on YouTube. It's incredible, right? It's really cool, like, seeing the level of skill that's being displayed there. It's really, really inspiring. And there's a lot of stuff that you can bring to an indoor field, or to from an indoor setting, bring that out to an outdoor setting as well. Whenever I go, I know I have a Milsim event coming, and it's going to be played in an urban environment like George Air Force Base. I will intentionally go to indoor fields like Project N1 and brush up in my CQB so I can practice room clearing, right? So I can be a little bit faster, so I'm a little bit more aware. Those skills directly translate over, right? I highly recommend that if you guys are more of an outdoor player, and if you happen to be maybe have a little bit of a slight negative view on indoor players or Speedsofters, right? I would say play a little bit first, understand that it's a different beast, but still try to play it and give it a true, fair chance. And you actually would be surprised at the stuff you can take away from that. It's very enlightening. It's very enlightening. If you guys feel like you're too good for an outdoor field, go to an indoor field. I guarantee you that will be a much bigger challenge too. Right, and I would say the same thing for indoor players too. Try your hand at outdoor. It's definitely a lot different, right? Outdoor play, there are a lot more variables at play. Definitely worth checking out the other side's style of play. It's always really, really fun, and it keeps the game fresh too, right? All right, but with that, so let's go into the most recent questions. Sandra McKettrick, what's some good attachments for the MGC4 Mark II Bronze in black besides hand stop and rifle scope? I play at Field's house and they have no buildings, just a lot of woods. Interesting. Okay. I mean, granted, when it comes to accessories, it's all individual preference, right, Sandra? But my go-tos have always been like foregrip and optic. That's like the two easiest and the most, I would say, versatile. The other type of accessories that you could probably get would be, I guess it depends on what time of day you're also playing at, right? If it's because you're saying you're playing in the woods, potentially like a flashlight of some kind. That would be one. Maybe a PEC box or like a laser, right? I actually am a big fan of, let's see, PEQ. I'm sure they're going to be like the first ones that show up. I actually really like the PEC 15s from Atlas Custom Works. Those are pretty good. Obviously, it depends on the model that you actually get. Yeah, I would say probably go for these. The dummy ones, don't get me wrong, they work. They have a functioning like laser on them. And if you don't really want to use the flashlight, I guess you save a few bucks there. And it's a good quality unit, but I like having both options just in case. So being able to go with, say, something like one of these guys, right? Either or. We'll do this one, right? Right? Going with something like this, where you will have a white light in addition to a laser of some kind, whether it be green or red, is very helpful, right? Especially in the lower lit situations, or if it's getting a little dark outside, it's going to really help out a lot. Because if you're taking contact from one area, but you're not 100% certain where, or if you can mark the spot and you know where you're taking fire from, you can let your whole team know, like, hey, around this area, mark, like, lasso it with a laser, let them know, hey, around here, he keeps popping up. Like, if he shows up, this is where you concentrate fire on, right? That's very helpful. I use that quite a bit in Milsim situations, right? Or in Milsim games whenever I'm outdoors. I would also maybe suggest... Oh, well, you said no foregrip. Yeah, that would probably be the one that I would probably... Maybe a tracer unit. That would be another one as well. We carry plenty of tracer units as well, right? Tracers and tracer beams. Let's go there, right? Under accessories... Yeah, there are still plenty of tracer units that are available at Airsoft. Yeah, again, a lot of different options. And again, guys, remember, no one seems to be taking advantage of the promos going on right now. Remember, if every $50 you spend, that's 5 entries. So if your order is, say, let's for example, right, it's like 60, right? Closest would be 50, right? That's 5 entries, right? If you'd say at $100 or just a little bit more, you're going to be getting 10 entries. If it's 150 or a little bit more, you're going to be getting 15, and it just goes on and so forth, right? Multiples of 50. Think that way, right? But yeah, guys, the promo is there. It's waiting for you guys to take advantage of, right? But yeah, I would say maybe think about getting a trace unit as well. That's another great option. Again, really helps see the trajectory of your BBs, what exactly you're shooting, because you can see the BBs bounce off. Very helpful. Very, very helpful. It doesn't even need to be completely dark out. It can work very, very well. Like, depending on the tracer you get, sometimes they can actually work fairly decently in broad daylight, though I wouldn't normally recommend using it in broad daylight. Typically, the darker it is, the better you're going to see the actual tracer BB itself. But again, definitely worth checking out. Let's see here. ACM, what's going on, man? I recognize that name. The best way to protect my red dot from a BB hit. The RDS I have is the same one I have on my AR, and I want to protect it. No, I understand that. I would say maybe look into getting like some type of BB shield, some type of like optic protector of some kind. Here, we can look it up. BB sheet. Yeah, I spelled that correctly. Looking up some type of BB shield, right? There's a couple different options that exist out there. This one might actually be one that I'd probably say would probably be pretty good, right? That's just one option that exists out there, but just something along these lines, right? So that way it can sit right in front of your optic. It protects it right then and there if you don't have a kill flash available for that specific model, right? Yeah, that's what I would probably go. That's going to be like the easiest, probably the most cost effective too. Again, pick up one of these bad boys and maybe a couple things else, like maybe some BBs, maybe an extra battery or charger, make it up to $50, right? And that's five entries right there. That's 5 chances of winning $1,800. Guys, the prize spot's at $1,800. Right, you guys can win that. All it takes is one order to have your chance in, right? But right now we're giving away multiple chances, and all you got to do is make an order $50 or more. Spend $50 every $50 you spend. That's 5 chances of winning, 5 extra chances of winning. Don't miss out. Let's see. This one comes from Mr. Turner 310. What is your opinion on the Gen 2 Lancer Tactical? The Gen 2 Lancer Tactical has been my go-to recommendations for people that are looking for an airsoft gun that is very cost-effective, has a lot of upgrade potential, performs solid right out of the box, and is simple. Right. That's pretty much all. It ticks off all the boxes that you need when you are looking for your first airsoft gun. If you were a tech, right, that were looking for a simple but still good quality gearbox to start working on, start practicing, right? Start practicing disassemblies and installing some stuff, then yeah, I would say the standard Gen 2 models are a great option, right? I can't say enough good things about them. I was very, very happy when the Gen 2s first got released and they made all the improvements, and they definitely help raise the bar in terms of like our standards for what a affordable airsoft rifle can be, right? Because I grew up playing at a time where affordable airsoft guns weren't always going to be the best quality, depending on what brand you got, right? And then what was the thing? It was just something that you dealt with. But now we are seeing higher quality in terms of what you get, in terms of performance. The value is going to be there, right? Gen 2 Lancers, classic Army skirmish models, Spectre arms, because they're basically Lancers, right? All those guns are going to be like stuff that I would highly recommend, and they're going to be kind of in the same ballpark, right? They're great, affordable, attainable options for players, right? And I'm all about that, man. I want to get more and more people playing airsoft, and that makes it a lot easier too. Right? Keep scrolling up. Tracy, my Nemesis X9 drum magazine isn't winding, and I was wondering what to do. Usually for the X9 drum, it's the auto wind drum. That might be that either the battery's low or there might be something wrong with the wiring. If anything, DM us, Trace, directly, Instagram, Facebook, or Discord with your order number. We can definitely help you out, man. But yeah, usually if it was sort of any issues with not being able to wind, it was usually due to the fact that the battery was either low, it ran out of juice. You might just need to change out the battery. But again, if that's not the case, then you might want to go ahead and DM us directly. All right, keep scrolling up. Okay, that should be it. Let's scroll down to the most recent question. All right. And remember, guys, again, all it takes is literally $50. At $50 you spend, that's 5 extra entries into the giveaway. Just saying. If you guys are not sure what to go ahead and get to, but you still want to get those entries, get yourself gift vouchers. Get yourself a gift voucher, $50, and you automatically will getting the 5 entries into the giveaway, right? Get yourself, I don't know, you have a $100 gift voucher. That's 10 entries right there. That's 10 chances of winning. Again, I'm just saying, and it only takes like 1 business day for the vouchers to clear out, so definitely worth checking out. ACM, are you still going to be using Discord after their massive data breach? Heard they're going to shut it down completely. I don't know too much about the breach. We might still be using it as another platform, but again, we'd have to look further into it. We still have Instagram and Facebook as well in terms of DMs, so if you guys ever need to get a hold of us, Instagram, Facebook, and again, you can also email us as well. Bob Grazzi, how reliable are the electronics? I don't really have too many good experiences with those. I personally wouldn't. Thank you for the feedback. No, of course. Will anyone be against touching MGC4 tips at BB Wars? No, I don't think, Casper, anyone would necessarily be against touching MGC4 tips. I think that's going to be tradition that we must do that. We must all touch tips. DJ, so Isaiah, so the promo is 5 times for every $50 can be in one order? Yeah, absolutely. So if, for example, I don't know, you end up getting, like I showed here, right? If it's a $150 order in the subtotal, right, you're going to be getting 15 entries for that one order. You don't need to split up your order into multiples. You can do it all in one. You can do it all in one order, DJ. That's absolutely what you can do. That is absolutely correct. It does not need to be split up in multiples like we normally do. That's what's so great about this promo right now. It's because it's not limited to guns. You don't have to split it up. You can literally just do it all in one go, right? That's absolutely insane. I wish I was a customer so I can at least participate in this because it seems really fucking cool. Leafs fan, what's your opinions? I supposed to want to go to you guys, but it's really far from me. I don't really have too much experience with them. I have heard like one or two things, but I can't really say too much on it. You guys want to come, or I want to go to you guys, but it's really far. No, I completely understand that. You know, a lot of, we are located out in SoCal, so for some people it is a little bit of a drive. I do understand that. But yeah, if you ever have any questions about or recommendations regarding teching, then at least fan 8034, you are more than welcome to go ahead and DM us, ask us our opinions on stuff, or looking for recommendations. You can definitely ask us. We even have a tech help chat on our Discord as well. So if you ever want to ask questions there and get the opinions of everyone else in the Mayo Gang as well, we got a lot of good techs in there as well. They can definitely help you out as well as us. Weird. Stream didn't automatically start till I restarted YouTube. Anyway, what up, gang? LeaseFan8034, can I possibly be a mod? I don't have Discord, though. It is possible, as long as you're consistently watching the streams. And it is helpful if you are able to get a Discord as well. I would highly recommend it. But yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely possible. That can definitely work. I think we would need to see you a little bit more frequently in the streams after a while. But yeah, no, dude, if you wanted to be a mod, I'm sure at some point it's something that we would be able to do potentially. Okay, let's keep scrolling up. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to leave a thumbs up on the live stream. Really helps us out. And again, make sure to share this around with as many people as you possibly can. Again, we want to help out as many guys as I can in terms of getting their airsoft questions answered. In my honest opinions on stuff, my recommendations in terms of what to get. If you're looking for tactical gear, looking for airsoft guns, or even accessories, you're not too sure what to get, feel free to go ahead and ask me. Just make sure to put the letter Q right in front of your question. That makes it a lot easier to see. It's got to be in the live chat, not the comment section, though. And again, these promos going on right now are absolutely insane. It doesn't seem like anyone really seems to want to take advantage of it, though. It's a bit sad to see. I'm a little disappointed. Again, we'll put these promos out here for you guys so that way you guys can get as many entries as you can into the shopping spree giveaway. Because again, it has stacked. The previous winner was not present during the live stream, so he wasn't able to claim the prize. We're looking at $1,800, $1,800 for you guys to win that you guys can pocket for yourselves, and all you got to do is place an order. But again, for every $50 spent on that order, you'll be getting 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway, really increasing those odds dramatically, dramatically. So don't miss out, guys. All right, let's keep scrolling down the most recent. I'm at most streams, but I'm just listening most of the time. No, that's definitely one way to do it for sure. Question, my AEG is shooting clunky. Would a piston help? I guess it ultimately depends on what you mean by clunky. What I usually suggest for people that are looking for specific help on, whether specific parts would help, I would usually say, because again, it's hard for me to tell just from a message. I would say DM us with a video. That's got to be the best way to do it, Leafs fan. DM us with a video, Instagram, Facebook, Discord, with the sound that it's actually making, or what seems to be going on when you pull the trigger. It makes it a lot easier for us to go ahead and see. DJ, thanks, Case. Say less. I'm shopping as we speak. My man, DJ. Hey, guys, again, DJ has been a regular with us for a long, long time. If he ends up being the only one that ends up taking advantage of the promo we got going on right now, I would not be surprised if he ends up winning the shopping spree giveaway. $1,800 are on the line, guys. It's up to you. We put these promos out there for you guys to take advantage of. If you don't want to take advantage of it, it's on you. But don't be surprised with the guys that actually do take advantage of it end up winning, right? Let's see. Yeah, don't wait until it's gone. These promos are how the big winners win big. That's true. We've had previous winners take advantage of every promo. It took them a while, but they were able to eventually claim the dub because they took advantage of the promos. Even at the time, newer guys like Real Wild who had only watched like I think a few streams, placed an order and was able to take advantage of the promos we got going, and he won $3,000. He won $3,000, right? Even the last winner that we were able to get, right? Chad Blair, absolutely awesome. He actually ended up coming up into the storefront, and we said, "What's up?" Very cool guy, very very nice guy. He was able to pick up like $3,000, and that was his first order that he had spent at Airsoft GI. It was absolutely insane, absolutely insane. Again, the winnings are real, guys. You guys got to take advantage of it. We do this for you guys, but it's gonna be up to you if you guys want to take advantage or not. All right, Manuel Chief Torres, what's going on, man? What do you think of his score? Age build from scratch. Use KDBWay 2.5 gearbox. Use Zion Arms and MOSFET because I'm trying to build it, but is not going as well. That sounds like a definite like undertaking, Manuel Chief Torres. What I would recommend is take your time. That sounds really dope. If you can get that to work, absolutely. But I can definitely see that being a little bit tricky. But again, if you're able to get that to work, man, like let us know, man. DM us with that, like, or share that in the Discord chats with the. Share your content. I would love to go ahead and see that. That would be really dope if you can get that working. Let's see here. Mr. Turner 310. What's a good CO2 blowback for a beginner like me? Mr. Turner 310, that is a very, very good question. CO2 and green gas are going to be very, very cool options in terms of gas pistols. Although, if I'm being honest, I think I have a little bit more of a preference towards CO2. As a beginner, normally I would suggest going green gas, but it ultimately depends on the gun that you end up getting, right? I would suggest getting something that's going to be biggest things, right? You can find mags for them. Replacement parts are going to be available, and I would say good quality, just in general, right? Just good quality build, right? Some of my favorite like CO2 powered stuff on the airsoft scene right now, I'd have to say like probably this Elite Force M9. The Elite Force CO2 stuff has been very, very solid. One of my favorite ones, and these are probably going to favorite too, it's got to be the Elite Force M9, right? It's just a cool gun, man. Like, is it a little pricey? Yes, it is a little pricey. But is it worth it? Hell yeah, 100% it is worth it. 100% it is worth it, right? And again, I'm just saying, right here, right? It's just shy of $200, right? So you'll be getting 15 entries into the shopping spree giveaway only if you order it during this deadline only, right there, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's the deadline, right? But again, back to the gun itself. Full metal construction. I love the fact that it's both semi and full auto. Like, that's really dope, man. That's freaking sick. Will you ever really use the full auto? Maybe in your backyard, but that's about it. Most fields wouldn't let you use full auto anyway. But in certain of like Milsim games, they're okay with it, and that's what I've used before. I've used the full auto capabilities there, and it's very, very fun. Magazines are available for this, in addition to replacement part kits, right? Another option, the classic, right? I gotta mention it. 1911. The Elite Force 1911 CO2 blowback airsoft pistol has been around for a very, very long time, and for very good reason. It's a solid gun, right? It is an absolute legend. That was one of the very first airsoft guns. Like, that was the second airsoft gun that I ever actually owned. And I remember too, I bought it with like when I first started working full time after high school. I immediately bought like my first paycheck. I used it to buy this gun. This was super fun back in the day, man. It is still fun. I'll still play with it now. I'll still play with mine now. Like, these things are solid. Magazines are readily available in addition to extended magazines. The CO2 is actually not too terrible in terms of efficiency. You can get about like 3 magazines worth of shots before you need to change out the CO2 cartridge. That's how I've been able to do it. 14mm counterclockwise threads on the outer barrel as is, and they're external, so it's going to be very convenient to put a trace unit. Putting any sort of flash device on there is going to be very, very simple, right? Absolutely love this. And it's on a shocker deal too for like $119. Damn, that's freaking crazy. Freaking insane, right? And there's other variants as well. If you wanted a more modernized version, for sure, you can get the TAC version. It's going to be the exact same internal components. The main difference is the frame is going to utilize a lower Picatinny rail segment, so you are able to mount any sort of accessories you want on there, like a flashlight, a laser if you prefer. Takes the same magazines, basically the exact same gun, but that one's also on a shocker deal as well. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, Mr. Turner. That is a very, very good option. Both of those are excellent options as well. There are some pistols that can take both CO2 and green gas. Generally, my advice on that would be if the gun was initially designed for green gas, stick with green gas magazines. So CO2 is definitely kicks a lot harder and puts a lot more stress on the internals. So I would normally say stick with green gas if it's designed for green gas, right? But there are some pistols that are designed for both, right? Take a look at the M17. All right. Waiting for this to load. There you go. Yeah. Well, this one is going to be a little bit pricier an option as well. But, you know, it's $200. Guys, that's freaking 20 entries into the shopping spree. That's 20 entries into the giveaway if you order this bad boy. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there, right? But yeah, this has magazines that are both CO2 and green gas that are available for it, right? It comes included with the green gas magazine in this version, but again, you can get the CO2 magazines. They are sold individually as well, so entirely up to you. But my personal preferences, again, would be for the Elite Force 1911 and for the Elite Force M9. That's just got to be the best way to do it. All right, guys, still, no one seems to be taking advantage of it. It seems like DJ might end up being the only one that does. Again, every $50 you spend on an order will be getting you 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. If, for example, your order ends up having to be $200, you'll end up getting 20 entries. Again, if it's $150 or just a little bit over, you'll be getting 15 entries into the giveaway. If it's $100, that's 10 entries right there. Even just a $50 order will get you 5 chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway for $1,800. You guys do not want to miss your chance to win big with Airsoft GI. Let's keep scrolling up. Answered that one. Answered that one. Scroll down to the most recent. I want to go and give a shout out to Mark. Looks like they got themselves 10 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. Their order was a little over $100. Guys, Mark has the best odds. Mark has the best odds right now at winning the shopping spree giveaway. You guys got to place your orders right now. Remember, it's right there. It's very, very simple, right? Every $50 spent on that order, you'll be getting that 5 entries into the giveaway, right? So again, if it's $100, that's 10 entries. If it's $150, that's 15. If it's $200, that's 20. You guys get the idea. You guys know how to do math. Take advantage while you can. It's not limited to guns. It can be literally for anything. As long as the subtotal is that amount, you'll be getting the respective amount of entries, right? So again, BBs, green gas. You want to pick up some upgrade components, maybe some tactical gear, right? If you guys have any questions about tactical gear, you can let me know. Get it during the stream because again, once 5 p.m. hits, that's it. We're not doing it anymore. That's it. That is over. This one comes from Casper. Oh, what's up, Dartry? What's up? Casper asks, know of a hard high-cap holster that supports a light and a suppressor attach. For a light, that one's going to be pretty tough. I know that we sell several holsters that can support high capas, but as far as a light and a suppressor, that is going to be the tricky one, right? Because a lot of holsters end up clipping onto where the trigger guard is, right? So if something's blocking that, it might not end up working. I don't believe currently we have any. I'd have to go on and double check, Casper. You can DM us directly again for a reminder, but I don't believe we have one that supports both, right? I know you can get some that would potentially work with a suppressor if it's small enough, like the Ammo Max. Here, this one. Like the Ammo Max Multi-Fit. It's been like my go-to holster for everyone. It's just freaking nice. Yeah. Going with the multi-fit holster from Ammo Max have been my go-to, and it's worked out very, very well. You could do it with a mock suppressor if it's small enough and thin enough. Can't be too big. It cannot be too big. Or tracer unit too. That'd be another one, kind of same shape. But yeah, that would be my go-to. As far as a light, that's the tricky one. Because there are so many lights that exist out there in the market, it's hard to get a holster that can fit all of them. You know. Okay, let's see here. Willowcat asks, does the Dean's adapter service on the site apply for batteries or just guns? Willowcat, it applies to both. You can use it for both batteries and for chargers as well. You can use it for either or, and it's only $5. Oh, gosh.
He's live with special promos, some like sweet promos.
Mans is just bombing right now. There you go.
Guys,
oh, gosh.
Join him right now on YouTube. You don't want to miss out.
Thank you.
Hi.
Mans came and he went. But yeah, no, like, so the Dean's Rewires, Willowcat, to answer your question, yeah, it'll work for both, either or. Yeah, That's pretty simple. I only chose CO2 because the capsule seems easier for me than the green gas. It's about equal, Mr. Turner. You can use CO2 or green gas, either or, and it's actually a pretty simple process. I would say CO2 is a little bit more, I guess, involved. There's a little more work that goes into inserting the CO2 cartridge versus just filling up with a green gas can. Since the green gas can, all you got to do is just literally hold the tip to it, fill it up, and then you're done, right? With the CO2 cartridge, you have to unscrew some type of screw of some kind, insert the CO2 cartridge, tighten it back up, close the lid or close the cap, whatever it might be. A lot of times on guns, it'll be the one of the grip covers, right? You got to put those on, and then that's it, right? But it can still be a little bit more involved than, say, a green gas. But either or, they're both good options. They both have their pros and cons. I like CO2 because of how hard it kicks. But again, you can get some pretty mean green gas pistols out there. So, just saying. Just throwing that out there. Let's see. Sandra McKettrick asks, I bought a aftermarket U Infinity CNC motor 18K a while back, and I'm going to make the MGC4 long range. I know it already is, but will that make the trigger response better since I already have it? For like an 18K, okay, let me like so for an 18K motor installed in an MGC4, Cisco, how much of an improvement? Actually, I'm gonna ask the man since he's right here. How much of an improvement do you think trigger response would be? 18K motor in an MGC4 Mark II.
18K.
18K.
Really torquey.
That's the thing. Like, it's really torquey, but the problem is that you're gonna be really, really slow in terms of your rate of fire.
Well, even at 18K, my bad. At 18K, I think you might see a decrease because an 18K motor is made to pull, just have strength. It's like a train engine. It's not made for fast. It's made to be able to push hard, right?
They're putting a DMR, that's why. For a DMR build.
For a DMR build, but you said the MGC4.
Yeah.
You mean SPR?
You mean SP? I'm not going to get on them about it.
M4 ain't no DMR. No, but I would say, I mean, honestly, right now, I think with an 18K motor and the stock gear set, it would be a little bit more sluggish compared to what it is right now. If you are planning on going for like a high FPS build, instead of going straight out of the box for a super like heavy spring, get a little bit more fine-tuned compression parts.
Yeah.
That way you can go for a lighter spring, so you can easily achieve 500 FPS with a 130 spring. I've definitely been able to do that. Honestly, I've even been able to get like 470 FPS with a 120 spring.
No, I believe it. I've seen some builds with that can achieve crazy FPS with 120s.
Yeah, just because of how efficient they are. So I would recommend you can keep the original air nozzle, change out the cylinder head. Change out the cylinder head for a double O-ring cylinder head. Maybe the piston head. Go for a 120 spring. I think there's a 110 in there right now.
Mm-hmm.
And keep the original motor. And I think
that'd probably be a better route of achieving that.
I think you'd be very happy with the results.
Yeah, like again, like having to go for like a super stiff spring right out of the box. I don't think that would be the most efficient way to do it. Like, could you do it? Yes. Would we recommend it? Probably not.
Yep.
I mean, I think the gearbox like will definitely hold, but it's just a matter of like, again, there's better ways of doing it.
Actually, you want to know what you can do? Just not even needing to open up the gearbox, get the unicorn inner barrel and bucket.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. No, he's right. He's 100% absolutely correct. Again, the MGC4, would highly benefit from the unicorn type inner barrel. It's already shooting pretty damn accurate as it is, and it's got great range. But again, that unicorn in there, we've tested it out. The video's up there for you guys to check it out. When we tested the performance of the unicorn inner barrels, we put it in a MGC4, and we also put it in a Tokyo Marui MWS. The results speak for themselves, man. It's phenomenal. Absolutely insane. Right? And technically, I get what he's saying, right? DMR versus SPR. At the end of the day, it's all airsoft. We're all shooting 6mm BBs anyway, but he is technically speaking right. All right. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, let's scroll down to the most recent comments and questions. Like CO2. I have a non-blowback Glock, and it's very efficient on the gas, and it shoots really fast. Daily 30. Yeah, that's the thing you notice. Like when you have a non-blowback system, I'm not the biggest fan of non-blowbacks, just because again, one of the biggest draws for me for airsoft was how realistic it can be, right, and how realistic it can feel. So that was like one of the biggest like draws for me. I want to give a shout out to JC. Got themselves 10 chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway. Again, Mark and JC have the best odds right now winning the shopping spree giveaway. You guys have to make sure that you place your orders. Remember, it's not limited to guns. It's not only guns. It can be an accumulation of tactical gear, some BBs, some green gas, whatever it might be. $50. Every $50 that you spend will get you 5 entries into the giveaway. That's an easy dub right there. Jump on this while you can, guys. But yeah, so I like my full blowback everything when it comes to like my pistols, even like one of my rifles too, right? I love just a nice open bolt. Like it's great. It's awesome. But I can definitely see the draw for a non-blowback because it's going to be a lot more efficient. You're not having to spend a lot of air moving a slide and everything back, right? I can definitely see the draw for it, and I think it's pretty cool. Leafs fan 8034. Can you ask Cisco what's the best internal gearbox upgrade under $20? It might be exactly at $20, but normally, like he and I typically agree that like probably bushings, probably like FLT bushings is like one of the easiest things we love to recommend to people. Because even though they are expensive for bushings, like at the end of the day, they have a really good warranty on their bushings. That's probably like one that I would say. Yeah, that's probably the biggest one. CO2 also shots a lot harder FPS-wise, so if you play indoors like me, it can be a bit much. It's also very loud compared to green gas. Yeah, it depends on the model, but yeah, that can definitely be a thing. Like, there are some CO2 guns that shoot, like, ridiculously hard. I remember Boaz, with his M17, with the CO2 magazine, he's shooting close to 400 FPS. He's shooting close to 400. With the green gas, he's shooting a little bit under, but that's still kind of a nice feature to have if you think about it, because you have a pistol now that can be used for both indoor and outdoor scenarios and be used efficiently, right? He was shooting pretty damn far with the CO2 on his M17. Let's keep scrolling through. Semi-lock, by the way. No figures. Any sort of like, even then, like a lot of fields for DMRs or like SPRs or snipers, if it's semi-auto, then they would have to be like, yeah, semi-lock it only. If it's capable of full auto, no, you won't be allowed to use it. Can you tell Cisco I said hi? Leafs fan, I will let him know again that you said hi. Absolutely no problem. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Leafs fan 8034. What accessories would look good on my MGC4? Good taste that you got an MGC4. That's good. Good on you. Good man. But in terms of accessories, a lot of it, like I've said it before, like when it comes of accessories, it's really all up to you and what you think looks cool. Now, for me personally, there are a couple things that I think look pretty damn cool on the MGC4 because of the design of the gun itself and the rail system it has. Something about the profile I think looks really, really good. Let's see here. We have one of these. I want to go give another shout out to Wes. Got themselves 10 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. We got a few people placing over $100 orders right now. That's pretty good. Good on you guys. You guys have literally the best odds of winning the shopping spree giveaway. I wouldn't be surprised if either JC, Wes, or Mark end up taking home that $1,800 prize pot. You guys got to jump on this while you can. Again, 5 p.m. comes around. That's it. You have less than an hour to place your orders. You have 47 minutes left. Make sure to place your orders while you can. EG1. Oh, damn, the EG1 is currently outside. I believe we might be getting these restocked soon, though. But you can go with pretty much any optic that you really want at the end of the day. There's so many different styles. Obviously, because it's the Mayo gun, right, you could go with, like, something that resembles just a standard T1, right? I actually am a big fan of these new X-Forces. I showed them off, actually, yesterday on stream. But these are dope, right? These X-Force X TSPs, these are sick, right? I love the fact that the riser already comes included there. However, you can take the optic off the riser, and it is compatible with standard T1s, T2s, and it should work just fine. A solar power panel on top right here. Very, very nice. It's very bright, actually. I will say that's one thing I really liked about this was that it was pretty standout. Was that the red dot you get? There's like supposed to be 19 brightness settings. It can get really freaking bright, dude, and it's very easy to operate as well. Simply turn on the upwards facing button in order to turn it on, and keep tapping it to adjust the brightness. or lower if you want to lower the brightness. Hold both buttons down, and it'll turn off and it'll turn off by itself, right? Very, very cool. Again, I really like this. Like, I think this is like one of the coolest optics to come out recently. Because again, I'm just a sucker for like solar panels and solar powered stuff. I think it's really, really cool and really innovative, right? I know solar technology has been around for a while, but still, let me have that one, right? There are other options you can get as well, though. Again, it's all going to be a matter of individual preference, right? What style you like, what you think looks cool. And then, of course, we also have different risers as well, raising them to different heights so that you can get a nice, comfortable, like, ADS experience. It's really all going to be up to you. Some type of foregrip would be pretty cool. I think they're the two biggest ones that you can get, right? Get yourself a good optic, an optic that you think looks cool, an optic that you think will work. Get yourself an optic and get yourself a foregrip. Those are probably, like, the two biggest things that I can recommend. But as far as foregrip, for example, I like foregrip. Waiting for this to load. You can go with something like a hand stop, right? Like one of these. This works for both Keymod and M-Lock. That's really convenient. Very, very cool. Very minimalist, very small, very sleek. But this will definitely get the job done. I really like this option. That's one that I would suggest. Or if you're like me, where you're kind of like have an affinity for the older school like style accessories, I really like these, right? These AFGs, these angled foregrips. I think angled foregrips, in my opinion, are probably the most comfortable foregrip that you can get ever, right? I think they are, for me personally, right? I love this design. I love the fact that it works for all three, Picatinny, Keymod, and M-Lock, right? That's an easy like item that you would pick up on your car, right? Because again, it's just freaking sick, man. I love the fact that it's so versatile. You can use it for all the different rail systems out there. And they come in different colors as well, too, if you didn't like the tan. I think I would go for a two-tone look myself, but again, you can go with what you like. Another great one has got to be the FMA Labs M-Lock vertical foregrip. In solid black, I think it looks really, really good. Nice little texturization you got there. Very easy to install. Very small, but not super big. Again, and affordable. That's cheap, $12, right? I would say pick up some BB, some green gas, this bad boy right here. Maybe pick up your optic. Put it all in the same order. See how much you can get. Again, get as much as you possibly can on that order because, again, for every $50 that are on that order, it'll be an extra 5 entries. Again, if you get up to 100, that's 10 entries right there. That is 10 entries right there. Place your orders, guys. But yeah, when it comes to accessories, it's all going to be individual preference. Again, I would say go for what you think looks cool. Go for what you like. Those would be the options that I would suggest personally, and I think would look very, very nice on that gun. To answer that one. The Golden Eagle High-capa has a decent quick. Honestly, Casper, you're not wrong. That, for whatever reason, the Golden Eagle High-capas, see, if you guys were in the market for a pretty solid like gas blowback pistol, but you weren't really too sure where to get yourself a Golden Eagle High-capa. And these are solid, man. These are freaking great. Justin even noticed that as well. When we first got them in, we were like messing around with one of them, and we thought like, man, the like return on the slide is really snappy, right? It's really good. But yeah, like again, you can get all the OEM parts there. Swap out different stuff you wanted to, and they are TM specs, so you can upgrade the heck out of them. But yeah, all this stuff is available for it. But the Golden Eagle High-capas are a great option as well for players that are looking to get into the gas blowback game. Something like this, right? Again, all the models are going to be the exact same. It's just a matter of what type of slide you prefer. Oh, Mans is back.
I just want to say, make sure you take advantage of the promos that are going on right now. Every $50 spent gets you 5 chances to win the Shop Expert giveaway. So as Isaias is showing on screen right there, you spend $100, you get 10 entries. You spend $150, you get 15 entries, so on and so forth. So take advantage right now because this is the best promo we've had. And I apologize right now because I'm going to be doing some filing work over here and it's going to get a little bit loud.
Oh, Leafs fan 8034 said he wanted me to tell you to say hi.
Leafs fan, what's up?
There you go, Leafs fan. I said I would do it. But yeah, something like this would be freaking dope because, again, this is going to be a very, very easy platform to get into. High-capas are the #1 gas blowback pistol you can get on the market. And for a good reason. They have the most aftermarket support ever. Like, ever. Right? And these already are pretty dope as is. They look cool, full metal construction, they kick solid, and magazines and parts are going to be readily available for this bad boy. Order right now, and again, that's 10 entries into the giveaway. Just saying, right? All right, let's keep scrolling up. No on-stream Mayo hug, Casper. We might. Let's see. Daily Fane, what are your thoughts on the Lance Tactical foldable stock AK-47? I heard so many mixed reviews on And so, first of all, I would say shop at Airsoft GI because we're the only airsoft retailer that rewards your $20 plus order with a chance at winning over $1,000. We're at $1,800 that you can literally win, Daily Thane. But in order to answer your question, any of the Lance Tactical Foldings, like, yeah, they're a little bit older in design for sure, but they are still using a standard version 3 gearbox, which is a platform that is very easy to upgrade. In fact, some guys will swear by the version 3 over the version 2, oddly enough, right? But regardless, whichever platform you prefer, there are plenty of upgrade components that are available for it, so you can definitely get one and then build it up over time. I think they're a solid option. I think they are a solid option, especially if you were on a budget. With that said, again, remember, get it from Airsoft GI because, again, we're the only ones that, literally the only airsoft retailer that rewards its customers this good. You guys remember, any $50 spent, that's 5 entries in the giveaway. We're just saying. We're just throwing that out there. Again, you only have 40 minutes left of the live stream. 40 minutes passes, that's it. This promo is gone. Remember, it doesn't have to be split up into multiple orders. It can all be on one order. Every $50 spent on that order, you will be getting 5 entries into the giveaway. Don't miss out. See, it keeps going up. Bob's Grazi says, can you explain my undying desire for the classic Army M133 Mini Vulcan microgun you folks sell? It's on sale too. So tempting. Here's what I would say, Bob Grazi. Here's what I would say, right? I'm not going to force you either way, but it is on a shocker, right? It's on sale, or it's on a sale right now. It's discounted right now. You know, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Why not? Let's pull this bad boy up, M133. Because here's the thing, Bob. I'm in the exact same boat that you're in, right? It is on a shocker deal, right? I've actually gotten to fire this bad boy. And I have to say, out of all my years of playing Airsoft, there are not many guns that really stand out too much in my opinion in terms of what you get or that are that unique. But this is one of the more unique, definitely one of the more unique platforms you can get out there. And shooting this thing is just so invigorating, right? It's so nice. It's so satisfying to shoot, right? It's so fast too, dude. It is ridiculous. I remember when the M132 actually came out, the microgun came out, and I was already impressed with that. I thought it was cool. Some of my friends own M132 microguns, and I always thought to myself, I would kill if I could get an AEG version of this, right? No HPA line needed. Just plug in my battery or batteries, because this one actually uses 2. And that's it. I could run it as is, right? And lo and behold, Classic Army granted my wish. They granted my wish, and they're there. And honestly, every person that I know that I've ever sold one of these to, because I've sold quite a few of these, has been nothing but ecstatic every time they bring it out to the field, Bob. So I would say if you were thinking about this, 100% would recommend picking one up. Especially right now, because again, every $50 you spent, you're getting that many entries into the shopping spree giveaway. You are going to be stacked in terms of entries, my guy. Literally stacked. Do not miss your chance, Bob. I would say definitely pick one up for yourself. Again, it's dope, right? All you got to do is plug in 2 lipos, and that's it, right? The fact that you can have 2 different speeds, one normal for just, regular play, and then again, if you wanted to, if your field does allow for that level of rate of fire, then yeah, absolutely, you are able to set it to fast mode, right? And that thing will rip. This thing rips, and it eats through BBs, right? It's so fun. It is absolutely. You know what it reminds me of? This reminds me of the the Z6 rotary? Is that the name of the gun? Rotary blaster from Star Wars, the ones that the clone troopers use. Dude, I want to pick this up so bad, right? I'm saving up for one because I know at some point I am going to own one. Bob, I think you should own one too, if I'm being completely honest. It's not unhealthy. I would say it's absolutely healthy. That everyone wants to run one of these. Even if you say you don't, this is cool, man. This is just a cool gun. Are there any unicorn inner barrels for 5.3 high kappas? Yeah. For high kappas, we have all the sizes right there. So unicorn, airsoft, I'm just gonna type unicorn airsoft. It makes it a lot easier. So when you type in unicorn airsoft, right, all the sizes are gonna be available there. Let's just go right here. Right, it doesn't matter which one. You can click on any of them, and the size chart is gonna be right there, right? So usually for a 5.3, I would say, I personally would go with a 113. You can go with a 123, but it might stick out a little bit. For me, I would just go with a 113, to be honest. That's what I would do. You can go for a 123, and you might just need to shave down a little bit and actually cut and crown it. But cutting and crown is not something that I would recommend normal non-techs do if you're not familiar with how to do it already. Not unless you want to take that chance, because you can do some damage and you can cause some issues to the integrity of the inner barrel. So if you don't know what you're doing, I would say just don't, just go with the 113 and you'll be set, man. Like, you literally will be set. All right, I want to go ahead and give another shout out to Cedric. Got themselves 15 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. Guys, make sure to place your orders again. You guys got to make sure that you take advantage of it. You guys have to make sure that you place your orders, right? People that have been taking advantage of the promos right now, I don't know if they're actually even watching the stream, right? Don't let this go to waste, guys. You do not want this to go to waste, right? We put these promos out there for you guys to take advantage of, right? We want you guys to take advantage of all the promos that we have going on, especially this one, because this is literally, and I do mean this has got to be our best promo that we have ever done, because it's not limited to guns only, right? It doesn't have to be split up into multiple orders to get multiple entries. You are getting multiple entries on one order if you take advantage of it. You got to take advantage while you can. Play the game and make sure that you get your entries into the giveaway, because again, $1,800 could be yours, and all you got to do is place your orders at Airsoft GI. Okay, but yeah, that's what I would recommend, Drexen. Just go with the slightly shorter one, and you'll be chilling, because again, these things are dummy accurate, dude. These things are dummy accurate. All right, let's keep scrolling through. To be honest, I'm looking at Airsoft GI right now, and the bundle for the longer barrel Lancer with the Baba Yaga CO2 is looking pretty interesting. Mr. Turner 310 definitely would recommend picking that up, man. Like, absolutely, I would recommend picking that up, right? Combos are absolutely dope. We carry, if you guys didn't know, you go to Airsoft Guns right here, go to Airsoft Combos, right? We have a ton of combos. Very convenient, actually, for you guys. So if you guys were looking for, say, I don't know, maybe a rifle and a pistol to go along with it, like, absolutely, I would 100% recommend that, right? Makes it very, very convenient for you guys to get an all-inclusive package right there. And again, what promo would 100% kick in, you'd be getting multiple entries, right? Depending on which one you end up getting, you'd be getting a lot of different entries into the giveaway. And that's $1,800 that you guys can win, right? It's freaking sick, right? Would recommend. Keep scrolling up. Ooh, this is a good one. Mr. 81 Alpo asks, Arcturus and Y Series versus Lancer Tactical Gen 3. Best value for a beginner. Best value for a beginner. Between the two? Oh, gosh. I think for me, I would say the value would be with the Lancer, but not by much, and even then, it's debatable, right? Even then, I would say it's highly debatable, right? I know we actually put a video out there where Boaz and Cisco were arguing as to which one they thought was a better deal for a beginner player, right? Or just players in general. Boaz was very insistent on the Arcturus, while Cisco was on the side of Lancer, right? At the end of the day, both of them are going to be fantastic options, Mr. 81. Mr. 81 Alpo, both those options you would be very happy with. I would be very happy with, right? I love that the fact that on Arcturus, their shim job is amazing, right? They do a great job in terms of their shimming. I love the micro switch trigger that you get out of the box. Right? But with the Lancer Gen 3s, even though you're not getting a 602 like you are with the Arcturus, you're getting a 603 that is still very, very good, and you're getting a Nebula MOSFET, right? That programmable MOSFET, which is super easy to program. You get that binary trigger, man. That's one of the things that's selling it for me. I think either or you would be happy, but if I had to pick one for me, it'd be the Gen 3. But again, if you don't see yourself ever using a programmable MOSFET, then by all means, go with the Arcturus. You're going to be very happy, especially right now if you order before 5 p.m. because, again, you're getting multiple entries. Again, 5 entries per every $50 spent on that order. Place your orders, guys. Place your orders. I want to give a shout out to Derek. Is that my man DJ? DJ, did you just place your order right now? Derek, you just got yourself 20 entries, 20 chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway. Guys, Derek might very well end up winning the next shopping spree giveaway, right? He very well could win $1,800, and all you got to do in order to stop him is place your orders yourself. Place your orders, guys. Don't miss out. We want everyone to have an equal opportunity of winning, which is why we do these promos for all you guys. Make sure to place your orders before the deadline. You only got like 30 minutes left of the live stream. Order now before it's too late. Let's keep scrolling through. Okay, answered that one. Okay, let's scroll down to the most recent questions. Oh, gosh. Caught up real fast. I'll definitely go check that out. Thanks a lot. No, dude, absolutely, Drexen. Yeah, Chad Blair. Yeah, boss man, you're absolutely right. Chad Blair just went home with a bunch of dope guns today. Here's the thing: Chad Blair was the winner of the last giveaway, right? Won 3,000. Yeah, won $3,000. He came in store today, right? He wanted to go ahead and say like, thanks, what's up, and everything. He was very cool guy. He's a very, very nice guy. But he also was like, hey, since I have all this amount, I want to go ahead and I have a bunch of stuff on my shopping list, on my wish list. Let's go ahead and use that, right? Let's go ahead and use the credit that he won from the shopping spree, get all the guns he wanted, and he made out like a bandit, man. He made out like a thief in the night, right? He got himself a ton of stuff, right? Loaded up on hella BBs, got himself batteries. Got himself a new Zion Arms R15 in bronze. He actually really loved the bronze color. I completely understand. That's a beautiful color. He got himself this bad boy, right? He got himself the R15 in bronze, and he's very because I even showed him too. He's like, "You ever felt it before?" He's like, "No, I've always only seen it on the website." And he held it in his hands, and he's like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm taking this home today." He picked this up as well. You guys can be just like Chad, right? And be an absolute Chad, right? Have that amount in your credit, right? Or in your credit balance. $1,800 is no joke. $1,800 is no laughing matter. That ain't no chump change. You can do a lot of damage with $1,800. Make sure to place your orders again, guys, because you can just be like Chad. You can be just like Real Wild. You can be just like Airsoft Brewer. All the previous winners of the shopping spree event. If you guys don't believe us that there have been previous winners, allow me to show you guys, right? Go here on our website. Shopping spree giveaway, right? Click on this, and you can see the list of all the previous winners in addition to the rules of the shopping spree giveaway. It's all here, right? C. Blair, he was the last winner. That was him. You can be just like him. You guys have to make sure that you place your orders so that you can be just like Chad. All right, let's keep scrolling through. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Looking for this one comes from Rilo. Looking for a Trilo compatible MP5 mock suppressor for the sick MP5 I won from one of your mystery boxes. Nice. I've converted to HPA now. Just trying to make it quiet. No, I completely understand that. MP5 suppressor. I think we did have one that was. Let's see, a Trilog. Trilog. I know we did have them. I don't know if we currently have them at the moment, though. Let's see. MP5 flash hider. I think it would be under there. Oof. Yeah, I think that specific one, the G&G one, is currently out right now. We only have the that plastic big old flash hider, and that'd be it. Yeah, we probably should be getting like a restock on that, hopefully soon. But yeah, as of right now, I don't think we do. Let's keep scrolling through. I'm trying, Cisco, and I'm trying. Nice Avatar reference. That's so much stuff to do. Makes sense, but thanks a lot. I'll look more into it. Absolutely. Bushings versus Barron's hot take. Oh gosh. Okay, Casper. Here's the thing. Every tech that I've talked to, when I ask them what they prefer, generally, again, this is the key phrase is generally they would prefer bushings, right, over bearings, right? And I remember even talking to Bossman too. He prefers bushings as well, but not saying that bearings are automatically terrible. But again, just most techs that I know will typically say bushings. Sure. Let's keep scrolling up. Okay, I think I answered all those. You just want to make sure I'm not missing any. Yeah, okay. I think we should be caught up with the most recent questions. All right, later, Black Brick Op saying, good seeing you again. Where are the gang? Yeah, where is everyone? Again, guys, not too many people are taking advantage of the promo. We've only had a few. Only had very, very few. I think the only one that was also watching stream that also took advantage was DJ. I think he was the only one. Guys, I would not be surprised if DJ ends up taking home the glory all for himself. $1,800 could be his. Because, again, he placed himself a $200 order and got himself 20 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. That's insane. Again, you guys can have a chance. The promo is right here. The opportunities are really super are there, right? They're there. They're so easily accessible. It's such an easy thing to do. All you got to do is place your orders. Again, guys, if you weren't too sure what to get, right, I would say, again, get everything that you need. BBs, batteries, charger gringos, all the essentials, right? But if you were looking for maybe a little bit of flash of inspiration, if you will, the Bigger Wins boxes are available right now as well, right? The Bigger Wins YouTube unboxing mystery box retails for $220. Here's the thing, guys, with our mystery boxes, right? Especially with these Bigger Wins. You are guaranteed a higher retail value than what you actually pay for, number one, right? So you're always going to be getting a win no matter what. Automatic free shipping. Right? UPS standard ground free automatically, right? That is absolutely insane, right? So not only are you winning something dope, but you're going to be getting free shipping with that as well. Not only that, we have bonus raffles as well. We're only 9 boxes away from unlocking the very next bonus raffle. That's even more winnings that you guys can win for yourself, right? Not only that, again, with this amount, 220, that's 20 entries into the giveaway. That's 20 entries into the giveaway, 20 chances of you winning $1,800, right? And now let's move on to the premium version as well, right? The premium version. Premium version is going to be the exact same thing, but just Giga Chad version, right? This is going to be costing a little bit more, yes, but you are guaranteed a retail value. I believe the retail guarantee, yeah, it's $310 or higher retail value when you get this box. Also automatic free shipping as well, right? This one, we're actually 12 boxes away from unlocking the next and the final bonus raffle. There's only a few of these mystery boxes left, right? Again, you are guaranteed a higher retail value as well, in addition to that bonus raffle that you guys can end up winning, right? And not only that, but again, that'd end up being what? That'd be 25 entries into the shopping spree. Or no. Yeah, that's 25 entries into the shopping spree giveaway if you order it. Again, it has to be before the 5 p.m. Pacific deadline. Before the deadline. Derek again with the 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway, and then Travis with the 10 entries as well. Travis, good on you, man. Again, you guys, these are the people that I'm shouting out right now. They have the best odds of winning. They have the best chance of winning $1,800. But so can you. You got to make sure that you place your orders. Oh, looks like another one. Brian got himself 10 entries in the giveaway. There we go. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Guys that are taking advantage of it. But again, you guys can too. Everyone out there that's thinking that there's no way that in hell that they'd be able to win, absolutely there is a chance that you have a win. Everyone has a chance to win, so don't miss your shot. Place your orders right now. You don't want to miss this out, guys. Again, this is the best promo you can do. You don't have to split up your order. It can all be in one thing. That's super convenient. Super convenient, right? All right, let's keep on answering some more questions. Make sure I'm not missing anything. It's Friday, some finishing work and some out and about, but they're all missing the promo. They're lacking, man, DJ. You're absolutely right. They are absolutely sleeping on this. Again, people wonder, are always asking, like, oh, I never win, or how is it that I never win these things? Because you got to take advantage, man. You got to place your orders with Airsoft. Yeah, we're the only ones. That's why you guys keep coming back, because we're the only ones that reward you this good. Cubic Gaming, what is a good, affordable electric blowback, preferably HK or Mark 18? It is going to be a little tricky to find a quote-unquote like affordable electric blowback, but electric blowback does exist. Though as far as HK, if you wanted like an officially licensed HK product, they are going to cost a bit of a premium, if I'm being honest with you. It also depends on what you mean by affordable. So if we look at electric blowback, actually, let's see. I don't know if they are still available right now. Let's see here. Honestly, if you're looking for like the best blowback in like electric blowback in general, or like electric recoil, if you're trying to go for like realism, honestly, get yourself a T10. That's gonna be your best bet. However, that is gonna be pretty dang pricey right now. That would be the one that I would honestly suggest, right? Because it's part of the original like RM Force lineup from KWA, and I was always a big fan of the RM Force series. Always a big fan of the RM Force. I love that platform. I know LCT has their electric blowback lineup as well. Yeah, they had theirs as well. Probably the most affordable one as far as electric blowback would probably be this one. Yeah. Probably the RAS. R-A-S. I love saying that, or whenever it's a Riz, right? Anyway, this has got to be probably the most affordable one because it's on a shocker deal right now. It's on a shocker deal for that much time left. $375.31. Honestly, that ain't bad considering it's LCT. LCT is like really well made. I love the externals of LCT, and their internals are solid as well, fully upgradable. Electric blowback is going to be included on this bad boy as well. So Definitely worth checking out as well. Again, if you wanted something that was probably going to be the most affordable, this is probably going to be it right now. Just because, again, electric blowback is a little harder to come by nowadays, right? But this is still a good option. You are still getting a standard version 2 gearbox, which can be fully upgraded, right? 375/31. Yeah, I would say go for it. I would 100% say go for it. You'll be getting the extra entries into the giveaway. Just saying extra entries into the giveaway, right? Let's see. That would be what? 350? 350, right? $350. That's the closest amount to it. Divided by 50. Let's see, times 5. It's like what? 35? Yeah, 35 entries into the giveaway. Yeah, freaking hell, dude. Freaking hell, that's a lot of entries. You're gonna have a hella good odds if you order that. Let's see. What Titan battery will fit the KWA KO series with the battery extension? Will the nunchuck fit? Usually what I would say, if you are planning on going, or if you have the KWA KO series, I normally wouldn't recommend, even with the battery extension. It might still be a little hard to get a Titan battery fit in there. Because remember, the Titans and the Zion Arms battery, they're coming from the same factory. It's the same thing. Those lithium-ion batteries are chunky, like really, really chunky. I can definitely see the appeal for them. I understand why. Again, higher milliamperage, right? But I will say that the biggest drawback is got to be the sizing. If I had to recommend a battery that I think as is would fit, I'd probably say maybe, or any of those, Zion. Yeah, I spelled that right. Zion Arms battery. I'd probably say maybe this one. Where is it? There you go. Yeah, I'd probably say this small brick would probably have the best chance, I believe, in fitting in there. You do get a decent amount of space in there. This is a 1,100 milliamperage battery, which again is very good. I've been able to get a 600 milliamperage battery to last me like 4 hours worth of play. You know, I mean, if I can do it, everyone should be able to as well, right? But having 1,100 milliamperage is very handy. Anything more than that might be a bit of a struggle. It might be a bit of a struggle, honestly, to get it to fit in there. I think if you were to go the nunchuck, it has to be the really, really flat nunchucks. And I don't know if an 11.1 would do it in terms of the size, just because of what's available. Because again, that would be really, really thick. I don't think a lithium ion really, like the nunchuck style for lithium ions, have as good a shot at fitting in there compared to just a regular lipo. Because lipos can be a lot thinner. Isa Frockets asks, what's the best recording device to mount on your head? It's honestly all individual preference. I know guys that will run, no joke, they'll have run cams on like their arc rail, on their helmets. I'll see guys with GoPros again. That's like a pretty common one. Yeah, it honestly all depends on like what the person wants to use and what they prefer and what sort of like quality they're looking for. Go with, honestly, with whichever one you like. That's what I would say. Keep scrolling up. Okay, should be caught up by those. Yeah, should be caught up right now. Let's go to the most recent questions and comments. Okay, this one comes from Sandra McKettick. What is a good lipo for the MGC4 Mark II that will fit? That is a very good question. My personal favorite battery to recommend would be the Echo One 11.1 lipo battery, the 1,100 milliamperage stick. Echo One lipo. Actually, let's go. Echo lipo battery. Lipo battery. That's better. Let's do that. Yeah, it would definitely have to be this guy right here. This has been my go-to battery for that platform. Because, again, the battery compartment you have is limited to the buffer tube only. It's going to be in the buffer tube only. So you don't get a whole lot of space, right? However, there is plenty of room for a 1,100 milliamperage. Anything more, you will have to extend the stock in order to get it to fit a little bit better. One thing to note, though, Sandra, if you do end up getting this battery, bear in mind that the MTC4 is pre-wired to Dean's. This battery is not. You will have to get the Dean's plug installation service, which we offer for $5. We do it for any battery, any charger. And if you guys are wondering what that looks like, just type in Dean's plug installation. And it's right there. $5 right there. It's very easy. Order that, and then you can apply that towards any gun, any battery. That'll work. All right? Very, very simple. Cubic Gaming doesn't have to be official. And actually, it does, because technically speaking, anything that's like, first of all, finding anything electric blowback is already pretty difficult. But I don't think HK right now has EBB, at least as far as that I'm aware of right now. It'd be cool if they did, Will probably be around 500, 700, so it'd be quite difficult. I see what you're saying. Even with that budget, though, I don't believe that the officially licensed stuff, or even the, I know it exists out there somewhere, the non-licensed stuff that exists. Again, we don't really carry too much of that. We carry the officially licensed stuff. Yeah, I don't believe that there's a blowback 416. I know there are 416s that exist out there in different price points, whether you wanted to go with the ones that are OEM by VFC or the Elite Force competition versions. Those are solid options, but I don't believe they're going to be electric blowback, though. HPA versus AEG. Don't say personal preference, Leafs fan 8034. I mean, it is, though. Like, at the end of the day, it is. Like, it really depends on what type of player you are and what you're looking for. If you were looking for someone that had a much easier, and I do mean much easier, cost of entry, AEG will always win. AEG will always win in that regard, right? Convenience, just getting started, AEG. Just getting started, AEG, because all you need is a battery and charger, and a lot of times more of the affordable stuff will come included with a battery and charger. Maybe not the best in the world, but it will be enough to get you started, right? HPA is going to be a little bit harder. There aren't as many options. There's more options than there were back in the day today, but there aren't as many options, definitely when compared to just stock AEGs that come right out of the box that are already, like, have the engine already installed. And even then, you would still need to buy a regulator. You still need to buy a line. You still need to buy a tank, right? It's definitely a little bit of work to get there. I think I can definitely see the appeal for HPA. The level of control and the trigger response that you get from an HPA is almost unmatched. I say almost because the technology and quality for AEGs have gone up a lot in recent years. Honestly, I would say that you can build an AEG, even if you don't have the uber amount of money, right? You can still get a good custom build AEG that can still rival the performance of an HPA. I'm not going to say fully, but it's definitely getting there. The bridge or the gap is definitely shrinking day by day, right? I personally prefer AEGs, but if you still like HPA, again, it's a good system. It's great. Honestly, I was probably going to end up HPAing one of my guns. I'd let you guys know that I have a 240 at home. I definitely want to go and HPA tap that. I want to tap that with an HPA, right? I want to put a Polestar engine in there. It's freaking difficult as hell to find those, and they haven't been restocked for quite some time. But I definitely want to pick one up for myself, right? I would love to get a Polestar 240 kit to just install in there and not have to worry about it. And that'd probably be the only gun that I would ever HPA, for me personally. Mr. Is the giveaway still going? The giveaway is still happening, but it's not happening today. The giveaways that we do, our shopping spree giveaway is held weekly, every week on Thursdays. We actually just had ours yesterday. The winner of that giveaway, his name was called, but he wasn't there to watch the stream. He wasn't there to be able to claim the prize, and since he wasn't able to claim the prize has stacked. It was at $1,200, but since it's stacked, it's now at $1,800. Again, that's an amount that you guys can win. All you got to do is place your orders at Airsoft GI. Any $20 or greater order, and you're automatically entered, right? You don't have to do anything else. It's not a lottery. You're still going to be getting all the stuff you ordered from Airsoft GI. But, again, you're automatically entered. However, right, we have this promo going on right now. Every $50 that you spend on that order, we'll be getting you 5 extra entries into the shopping spree giveaway, right? If you spend, let's say, $50 exactly, right? $50, under $100, you'll be getting 5 entries into the giveaway. If it's $100, 10 entries, right? If it's, let's say, 150, right? 150 or a little bit above, that's 15. If it's $200, that's 20, and so on and so forth. That's why you guys got to jump on this while you can. Remember, this promo is ending very, very soon in 11 minutes? 11, 12-ish minutes? Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the stream. Once that 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time deadline hits, this promo is done, though. You guys have to make sure that you jump on this now and place your orders while you can. Keeps going through. Let's keep scrolling through. Okay, make sure I'm not missing anything. Answer that one. Oh, okay. This one comes from Dark Tree. Hey, Isaias, how TM compatible is this Golden Eagle High-capa? Make me buy it. It looks just like the TM Desert High-capa. Look like the TM. Okay, I think I understand. Yeah, no, I get you, Dark Tree. All right. I mean, here's the thing. With all High-capas, right, even TMs included, there are going to be, there are some parts maybe that you buy depending on the brand that you buy aftermarket that might require some fitment to fit, right, in order to actually be truly compatible with it. Here's the thing. Everyone likes to point that out when it comes to brands other than TM, right, because they love to glorify the TM. And I understand why. It's the original, right? You still have to modify your TM in order to get some parts to fit on there. It's the same thing, right? At the end of the day, it's going to be the exact same thing. Obviously, there are going to be some components that might be a little bit more difficult to get on there compared to others. However, in terms of just reviews from what I've heard from other techs, reviews from what I've heard from other guys who like to tinker on their airsoft guns, specifically their High-capas, the Golden Eagle ones, they've had nothing but good luck on those. They've had nothing but good things to say about it. It is a great, solid platform to just start your build off of. If you were really hoping to get a foot into the High-capa game and start building one out for yourself, the Golden Eagle is a solid platform to start off with, right? Yeah, it will, depending on the brand that you buy in terms of aftermarket parts, yeah, it might require a little bit of some fitment, maybe filing down, sanding down, cutting material, maybe, though I haven't really seen it go that far. But again, that's just part of the game, man. That is just part of the High-capa and just airsoft upgrading experience, right? I haven't had any or heard any negative issues or feedback when it came to the Golden Eagle High-capas in terms of, oh, well, there's like no way to get this to fit. No, we can, because we've been able to do it. We've built off of Golden Eagle High-capas before and Golden Eagle 1911s, and they're solid. They work great. We've had absolutely no issues with them whatsoever. And honestly, Darktree, if you didn't already, I thought you had a High-cap, but if I could be wrong. But honestly, if you wanted one, I'd say, dude, it's worth it. Hell yeah, it's worth it. Absolutely, it's worth it, Darktree. And again, especially right now, because you got 10 minutes left of the live stream. So that means, right, you order yourself a Golden Eagle High-capa. What is it? It's on sale right now, I believe, for like $115, if I'm not mistaken. So you'll end up getting 10 entries into the giveaway, 10 chances extra of winning the shopping spree giveaway for $1,800. Yeah, I would say it's definitely worth it, 100%. See, make sure we're not missing anything. All right, cool. This one comes from Rel. If my order drops below $50 because of promo code 20th, will I still get the 5 entries? After tax and shipping, I'm back over $50. The sub total has to be $50 or more. It has to be $50 or more. I would say, if anything, Rilo, see if you can add a few more things to the order. That way you can get at the sub total of $50, right? It has to be, sub total has to be exactly $50 or more. Play indoor and outdoor speed stuff. I mean, at Leafs fan 8034, like, I get what you're saying, right? Like, would be better for that situation. I mean, at the end of the day, like, there are speed softers who will play with AEGs, right? Sigma, right? Sigma 013, when he plays, he'll play with pretty much everything. He doesn't care about what platform it is, whether it's HPA, AEG, even gas blowback. He's actually been getting really into GUV rifles, right? GUVRs. And he'll still speed soft with anything, right? At the end of the day, it's more of a form of, or style, I would say, of play versus like, okay, this is a format. You know what I mean? Like, this is like, you have to go with this in order to play this way. It's not really. It's not like you need to have anything in order to play that way. It's all about how you move and the tactics that you employ. Yeah, if you haven't already, please make sure to go ahead and leave a thumbs up on the live stream. Make sure to share this around with as many people as you possibly can. Really helps us beat the YouTube algorithm, because YouTube really hates, and I do mean hates with a capital, Airsoft, right? Really helps out when you guys go ahead and share this around. So make sure that you share around with as many people as you possibly can. We only got like a little less than 8 minutes left of the live stream, so make sure that you place your orders. Take advantage of the promo we got going on. Remember, again, not too many people jumped on this. We had a few people, but not too many. You guys can be the next big winner. Your odds are very, very good right now, especially with the fact that not too many people are taking advantage of it. Place your orders now, take advantage, and win the $1,800 for yourself. Keep scrolling through. I want to go and give a shout out to, I believe that's Mickey, got themselves 5 extra entries into the shopping spree giveaway. Guys, again, we got some people taking advantage of it, but not too many. Order right now. Your odds are very, very good. Your odds are looking very nice right now. Scroll down to the most recent. Holy crap. OZ Army, may I please get a free entry? No, you gotta place an order, bro. You gotta place an order, OZ. Sure, I'm not missing anything. All right, I gotta go. Great to see everyone. Good seeing you, Mr. Turner 310. Happy to have you on the stream. Make sure to go ahead and again, if you haven't already, place your orders. Just saying, place your orders. Let's see, make sure I'm not missing anything. Just bought 249. What would be the best upgrades I should prioritize first? So Matthew Martellin, the best upgrades for pretty much any LMG in general, right? Well, first and foremost would be bucking and interbarrel, right? Interbarrel bucking would be like the best thing that you could probably do for any airsoft gun, whether it's gas blowback or AEG. And being able to have a little bit more accuracy and range with an LMG makes you a nightmare to deal with. Ask me how I know, right? The fact that I like have my stuff like R-hopped and that I can achieve pretty good range, like way better range than most LMGs can on the field, and I'm able to shoot like in full auto, like definitely makes you a bit more of a threat to the enemy team. But after that, I would probably say reshim the gearbox. Obviously, that's like the biggest thing, right? Always good, do a good shimming job on your gears. Then I would say probably the piston. Definitely want something that's going to be a little bit more sturdy, a little bit more durable, but still fairly lightweight. You don't want it to be super heavy. And then I would say why not just go full compression at that point? But if you're looking for like the easiest, best upgrades, definitely bucking inner barrel. Then I would say maybe start looking at reinforcing some stuff and reshimming. So reshimming the gears and then better piston. That's like that's my like list of priorities. And when I talk to techs, they're usually telling me the same thing when it comes to like LMG builds. That's like the first things that they typically prioritize. Ben Sad asks, best budget AK-47. Best budget AK-47. There are a few AKs that do exist out there that are going to be fairly affordable. If you were looking specifically for the 47, let me see, AK-47, right? Let's take a look, see what we can find. I know that Lancer did have a few options for them that were going to be under $200. That was going to be pretty good. Let's go AK-47. Let's see. Let me tap in. Let me specific. Lancer Tactical. AK-47, right? I believe their AK-47 Riz or AKMS is a pretty good option to look at. But let's see what we can find here. That's actually a really good one. I like that one. But let's see if we're talking about like the classic AK. Oof, looks like those are going to be out of stock. Actually, what I would suggest if you were looking for an affordable, good AK, I would say look at double bell AKs instead. What you are paying for is going to be a standard version 3 gearbox, right? In a full metal body that is typically under $200. I actually am a very big fan of these guys specifically, right? This one. I like the 74U just because, again, I have a general preference for that. This is going to be the faux wood version. It's actually on a shocker deal right now. It's on a shocker deal right now for a limited time. This is going to be using full metal receiver, full metal dust cover right here, folding triangular skeletonized stock. This is going to be using the faux wood, though a real wood version does exist as well for like a few extra bucks. And this, again, like I said, it's a standard version 3 gearbox, right? It performs just like you would expect, but it has so much upgrade potential, so much potential. If you were looking for like an Op 4 kit, some type of bad guy kit, or just some type of like AK loadout, this is actually a really, really good option that more and more people are starting to wake up from. This gun was slept on, but ever since I started talking about it a little bit more, people are starting to look at it a little bit more and be like, you know what? Yeah, he's right. It's full metal, right? It's got the standard version 3. I can put whatever I want into it, right? Magazine compatibility seems to be across the board. Hell yeah, I'd recommend this. And again, order this right now before the last 3 minutes of the stream. You're going to be getting yourself 10 entries into the Shopping Spree giveaway, 10 chances of winning $1,800. Don't miss out. Make sure I don't miss anything. Sell the Western Arms, not AK, M4 UVRs that look 6, don't know price. So the problem with the Western Arms systems stuff is that it is a little bit, I'll say, outdated, honestly. If you were looking for gas flowback rifles that were going to be like offering good performance, I typically would say go for either. This is my top 3, right? Generally, again, this is all individual preference who you ask, right? But I would normally suggest Toki Marui, right? Their MWS system. This one's debatable, but you can go with the KWA LM4s, or you can go with the WeTech open bolt system. Those are going to be the 3 gas flowback platforms that I highly recommend. The Western Arms stuff, because it is really, really old and the parts aren't super readily available for them. They used to be, but not anymore, right? I don't know if I would 100% get behind those all the way. They're cool for playing in your backyard, but if you want a little bit better reliability and better performance, definitely recommend going with the Toki Marui MWS, KWA LM4s, or the WeTech open bolt system. Those are going to be your best options, honestly. Make sure. This DJ Isaias, when y'all getting restock on batteries, there's a couple VB11 I want, and Lance Tactical 11 600 mAh stick to the batteries. We do sell out, but we do try to restock them as soon as possible. As soon as our distributor DJ they can get them, then we can go on and get them. Guys, we only have like a little less than a minute left of the live stream. Place your orders. Remember, every $50 spent, that's 5 extra entries into the giveaway. You don't have that much time. Literally, you are running out. Check out right now if you haven't already. Get those extra entries in. You do not want to miss out. has got to be literally the best promo that we've offered in for a very, very long time. I love this. All the promos we do are dope, but this has got to be my favorite so far. Again, this is a super convenient one. You don't have to split up your order, right? It can all be in one order. It doesn't matter what it is. It's not limited to guns. It can be literally anything. BBs, green gas, batteries, chargers, an accumulation of all that stuff. Doesn't matter. An airsoft gun, tactical gear, does not matter. Every $50, that's 5 entries into the giveaway. I think we have time for like one more question. Sure, I'm not missing anything. Thanks for the tips. No, of course, of course. Okay, I think we should be good. Okay, I think we should be caught up on all the questions. What's my opinion on that, on the Vector? It's cool looking, but not my personal favorite. I definitely think for the money there are way better options, like the Mayo Gang MGC4. If you're looking for performance, get a Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark II, call it a day, and honestly, you're done. Like, that's got to be the best performing AEG out of the box. But if you really like that shape, then by all means go for it. Though, personally, I would actually prefer the KWA Iris, their KWA original. Again, it looks very similar, and it's going to perform a lot better. All right, guys, that is going to be the end of the live stream going on today. I want to give a big shout out to everyone that took advantage of the promo and was able to get multiple entries into the shopping spree giveaway. You guys right now have the highest odds of winning, $1,800 all for yourselves. You don't want to miss out. Again, this is why you got to watch the live streams that we do. We're constantly trying to help you guys out and get as many entries as possible, even the playing field as much as possible for you guys to all have a chance. But you got to jump on it while you can. Otherwise, no, it's just wasted. It just ultimately becomes wasted. But you guys that placed your orders and took advantage, you guys didn't waste it at all. Big shout out to you guys. And again, big shout out to everyone that chose to use their free time hanging out with the Mayo Gang and watching the live stream. It really means the world to us that you choose to spend your free time hanging out with us. My name is Isaias, and I will see you guys all on the next one. Make sure to pick up a Bigger Wins or a Premium Bigger Wins YouTube Unboxing Mystery Box. You don't want to miss out. We grant wishes on those. And you're given automatic free shipping in addition to the bonus raffles. And again, plenty of stuff that's on sale right now. Some stuff up to 25% off. Remember, any $20 order you place automatically enters you into the shop